Okay, people, here we go. The big picture overview, how it works and why it works. So let's jump right in. There are 4 major steps to attracting clients, from the point of they have no idea who you are and never heard of your business, to having them come in and buy your service and product. What are these steps, I hear you saying? Number 1, you need to attract them. Number 2, you need them to give you their contact details. Number 3, you need to reward them for giving you their contact details. And number 4, you have to contact them faster than they can contact you. Now, I hear what you're saying. Duh, we know this already, but stick with me. You'll see that the execution is not in the what, but in the how and the why, grasshopper. So let's break down these 4 steps. 1, you need to attract them. Okay, so as you know, in the old days, to get new clients cost a lot of money if it wasn't word of mouth. Your options were newspapers, radio, TV, and that costs thousands, if not tens of thousands of bucks to do. Today we have Facebook. And Facebook is, I think, the 8th wonder of the world, or the 10th or the 9th, because billions of people log into Facebook every day, and it literally costs you cents to put your ad in front of these like thousands of people every day. Of course, you're also not just limited to Facebook. You also have Google Ads, Bing, YouTube, Yahoo, web crawler, Dogpile, the list goes on and on and on. We are going to craft a very specific ad to attract these clients to whatever service or product you have. You'll need 2 things to do this. First, you'll need to give a massive discount on something. And second, you will need to give something away for free as an extra incentive. I know your mind is racing right now thinking, what the heck can I or my client that I'm doing the ads for give away for free? So let's look at a couple of examples before I show you how to construct the ad. It'll all make sense. A hairdresser, for example, can give a 60% discount on a haircut and a free blow wave. A photographer, 40% discount on a family photo shoot, for example, and as an extra incentive, extra 5 pics for free. Restaurant, 20% discount on a lunch and a free dessert. Mechanic, 40% discount on a service and a free 5-point safety check. Okay, so we will come back to the reason why you need 2 things in just a minute. Number 2, you need them to give you their contact details, obviously. To get this, you obviously have to give them a reason to give you their contact details, and you need an opt-in page for them to put their contact details in. So if at this point you don't know what an opt-in page is, don't stress too much. We will cover that in Tools Needed section later on in this course. The first reason they will give you their contact details is to get the massive discount we talked about previously. So your ad on Facebook is going to promote your discount to the correct audience to get them to click your opt-in page and collect their voucher by giving you their name, email address, and phone number. Okay, so the wording on your opt-in page needs to correspond with your Facebook ad. Also, we're going to be region specific. So it doesn't help that if your shop or dealership or salon is in Randburg and you're advertising to people in Durban, or it's in Pretoria and you're advertising to people in Joburg. Most of the time it's region specific. So your Facebook ads are going to target Randburg people for Randburg shops, if that makes sense. So if your salon sits in Sandton, you're going to target Sandton people. If it sits in Bryanston, you're going to target Bryanston people. The layout of the ad looks, well, it looks like this. Let's say whatever discount, 60% discount on all haircuts. Get your free voucher now. Only 20 available, 30 available, 50 available. You can choose. And here's where you get specific. Hey, Randburg peeps. 20 special 60% discount on all haircuts to promote our salon. claim your free voucher now. And then there's a call to action button, give me my voucher. So this ad can change depending on obviously what industry you're in and the discount and the amount of vouchers and the area. Because we are going to specifically, let's say, target Randburg people for a Randburg salon, we always want to do a call out to the area so that they know we're speaking to them. So, hey, Randburg peeps, hey, Sandton peeps, hey, Bryanston peeps. I hope that makes sense. Also, your Facebook ad will look a lot like this, but we'll cover the actual Facebook ads later on in the course when we do the actual ad that takes them to this opt-in page. So this will be the opt-in page they land on. Later on in this presentation, you'll see some examples of what these opt-in pages look like. The third thing, you need to reward them for giving you their contact details. So as soon as they've opted in and given you their contact details, your autoresponder like MailChimp, whatever you use to send out emails, will immediately send them an email with the voucher. Now, it doesn't have to be a voucher that you've constructed. It can simply be an email that you say, please show this email to the person at the shop to claim your discount. And inside this email, you can also put your terms and conditions. This voucher is only valid for 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 years, whatever you decide. That's what's going to happen. So as soon as they give you their contact details, name, email address, and phone number. Phone number is very important. When you do your opt-in page, and we'll work on this when we actually do the opt-in page training, that must be a must fill in part of the opt-in page. You can say which areas they have to fill in. So email address will be a must-have, phone number will be a must-have, and name will be a must-have. So you can make all three fields must fill in before they can claim the voucher. Okay, so then once they've put in their details in the opt-in page, the email gets automatically sent off to them with their voucher. The thank you page also needs to be very specific, and this is where the magic starts happening. So on the thank you page, it'll say your voucher is in your inbox, but wait, call and schedule your haircut, teeth cleaning, lunch service, whatever now, and get your free blow wave, x-ray, dessert, 5-point safety check. Can you see why you need two things now? First is the irresistible offer with a massive discount. And secondly, just to push them over the edge to call you, so it's a call to action, to get their free thing, they have to call you to schedule the appointment. So once they call you, they qualify to get their free thing. It looks exactly like this. Your voucher is in your inbox, but wait, call and schedule your haircut, wada now, with a little picture, then your phone number or your client's phone number or whoever's phone number they have to phone to get the booking, and then just end off to book now in capitals and get your free in capitals, blow wave, x-rays, dessert, whatever the case may be. What have you accomplished so far? You've attracted a client that really wants your service, otherwise they wouldn't have clicked on your ad. You've given them an irresistible offer by providing them with a massive discount. You've also incentivized them to call you or your client to get their booking so that they can get their free bonus. It's a triple whammy. The fourth point, and this is where the big difference comes in between the guys that are going to get 40% or 30% call rates to the guys booking 80% of the clients. The best part of this is it works so well because a person is phoning them. Okay, so number 4, you have to contact them faster than they contact you. Now this is the best part to lift your bookings from 30 or 40% to 80%. Once they've taken your offer, they might call you, or let's face it, in life we get distracted and they might think, I'll call a bit later. And then they forget because, in today's day and age, everything's fighting for your attention. If you want to secure the booking, you need to contact them within 15 minutes of them taking the voucher. That will push your success rate up to 80% for you to get the sale or the booking. From 30% or 40% to 80%. That's a big difference for one phone call. And it's so easy to set up. So as soon as they take the voucher, your system will let you know or let your client know via email or SMS. You can set all of that up to say, look, one voucher has been taken. This is the person. And then you phone them. This is one of the most important parts of the funnel. If they contact you, that's fine. You book them and they come in. If you or your client can phone them within 15 minutes of them taking the voucher, you will prove to them your service is fantastic and you will have an 80% higher success rate. You can phone them and say, hi, I saw you took up our special on our website from our Facebook ad. I just wanted to give you a courtesy call to say thank you, and I wanted to book you or book your appointment right now so you can secure your free whatever, teeth cleaning, dessert, whatever. You can say, I know people get busy and distracted, so to make sure you get your free whatever, let's do a booking now. Why are you running these specials? Yes, you might lose a little on the initial discount you're giving, but you got them to book and to use your service. You can upsell them as soon as they are in your shop. Somebody that has a free dessert and a 20% discount on their lunch might have a friend coming with. That friend's going to eat a lunch. That friend's going to have a coffee. That friend might have a dessert. And people tend to go back to the same places once they've received good service there. Once a lady or a guy finds a good hairdresser or a mechanic or a restaurant, they go back there over and over and over again. And they tell their friends about the place. Also, you can send them future promotions because now you have their email address. So you can do upcoming promotions to them. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. I'll leave you with a couple of example ad pages I did that worked quite nicely. So the first one, as you can see from the Facebook ad, they were taken to that first opt-in page. This nail salon gave away 100% free off a biosculpture oil. I don't know what that is, but I think the ladies would know, and they love biosculpture cuticle oil, I guess. And they would get that with every biosculpture gel overlay they did. Oh, another thing to add is the clock. You don't have to say what the clock is for, but if you add a clock to your opt-in page, that also ups your click-through rate or people taking up the voucher because subconsciously they feel that they're going to miss out in a specific time if they don't click. If you want to make it a real thing, you can even redirect your page. So after that clock runs out, they can no longer get the special. So from that opt-in page, you can see that's what the enter details to claim your voucher field looks like. I had first name, email address, and phone number. They had to fill in all three fields to get that voucher because I want their phone number because I want to phone them within 15 minutes of them taking the voucher. Okay. And then obviously after they press send voucher, they go to the thank you page, and the thank you page says your voucher's in your inbox, but wait. If you call in the next 24 hours, 7 days, blah, 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 you can get an extra 10% discount. You can get a free whatever she wanted. In this case, she gave an extra 10% discount on the biosculpture gel overlay. So we ran this for 3 days, and 14 people gave us their contact details. That whole Facebook campaign cost us 150 Rand for 14 people in 3 days, just to show you results. This one was done for a photographer. From the Facebook ad, they went through to the opt-in page, as you can see. Get a 50% off family photo shoot, blah, blah, blah. That was the pitch. Also, pick up that I used the countdown timer again. As soon as they clicked give me my voucher, it took them to the capture page to get their details. It just reminded them of what they are getting. As you can see, the 4 purple ticks there. And again, name, email address, phone number, very important. And then once they click download now, they get the same page. Your voucher's in your inbox, but wait. And then there was a further discount given. And for that discount, you can pick whatever free thing you want to give them for booking. And then once they booked, we immediately within 15 minutes phoned 80% higher booking rates. We did 28 vouchers in 7 days. The entire Facebook campaign for that week cost us 550 Rand. After the second client booked, we were in the profit already. So that is the power of this funnel. It's not what it is that you have to do, it's how you do it. And if you follow these 3 steps, you won't believe. I know it sounds simple, but you won't believe the power behind this. And you can mold this to any company. If they have a phone that people can phone to make a booking, you can do this for them. Gyms, this works extremely well for gyms. MMA, yoga, bakeries, restaurants are great, nightclubs, you name it, mechanics, whatever. If a person sells a service and you can phone them to book for that service, this funnel works amazingly. And once you explain to the client that, yes, they're going to give a discount, blah, 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 but what is a client worth to them in the future? So the first time they come through, they might come through alone, take their special and go, fine. But most people do that, and it allows you to upsell them. So if they're coming in for a lunch and a free dessert, now you get coffee. Now you get a cappuccino. And I don't know if you've checked your bills, but cappuccinos and coffees are more expensive than your lunch at the end of the day, because you drink 2 cappuccinos, $35 a cappuccino. It adds up. So once they're in your shop or at your place, your upselling is easy to do, especially if you're giving them good service. Now, from that point of view, like I said, as soon as you find a good whatever, photographer, mechanic, yoga class, gym, MMA school, whatever, you come back. It's not just a once-off promotion. You actually get a client that you can retain for a long time, and that is the goal of business. The goal of business is to get and keep a client at a profit. And this is one of the best ways I've found to do that if you're a business, a real world business. Okay, guys, thank you for spending the time and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And of course, if you'd like us to do all of this stuff for you, set up the opt-in pages, run your accounts, all this stuff, please go to this link, rwws.co.za/letter. Excellent. Have a great day. Cheers, guys.